So the first week of fantasy football is coming around the corner, so I thought we'd have a look at some of the fixtures to keep an eye on when picking your team for this week. So the first fixture that caught my eye was Hull versus Leicester. Obviously this is quite an important match because Hull, not such a good team, but Leicester are a very good team. They have Vardy and Mahrez, so they're going to be looking to score a lot of goals. They might not get as many goals against the better teams, so if you're putting them in your team, you want to definitely look out for fixtures against worse teams. I definitely think that Vardy could get a couple of goals in this match. The only problem is it's away at Hull, so that might cause a bit of confusion, but otherwise I definitely think Leicester players are the way to go for this fixture. So the second fixture that caught my eye, Everton versus Spurs. This is obviously a very important match because they're both very good teams. Both have very good strikers in Lukaku and Kane. Now this game can go two ways, I think. Either there's going to be a lot of goals or no goals at all, and unfortunately I think it's going to be the second option. It's the start of the season, so the players are going to be nervous and scared. They're not going to want to attack and then lose. So I definitely think that if you have someone like Lukaku, like I do, then maybe you ought to swap them out. But in the long term, I would keep them. It's at Everton, so they're going to have the home advantage. That's something to take into consideration. But I genuinely think this could go either way, or probably and most likely it's going to be a draw. Third match that caught my eye was Bournemouth versus Man United. Man United have obviously got off to a great start by winning the Community Shield, and Bournemouth, you know, they're not the best team, so maybe Ibrahimovic is going to score a lot of goals here. They also have a whole host of other players like Mkhitaryan and Martial, so if you have any Man United players, this is probably a good week to put them in your starting lineup. Next one that caught my eye, and this is a big one, this is Man City versus Sunderland at the Etihad. Now obviously this is a really important match for Guardiola because he's going to want to impress the home fans. I think he's going to want to score a lot of goals with someone like Aguero. So if you have attacking Man City players or even defending ones, I think it's the right week to put them in your team because they're going to want to score the goals and get off to a good start to the season. And the last one that caught my eye, this is sort of similar to the Everton versus Tottenham match. It's Arsenal versus Liverpool. It could be an exciting match, but I think it's more likely to be a less exciting match. Obviously Arsenal have had a great pre-season, Liverpool have had a great pre-season. I think they're evenly matched. Klopp is obviously going to have adjusted his team, he's brought in loads of good players, but Wenger, you know, he's got a great team as well. So I think this one could go either way. If I had to put money on it, I'd probably say a low scoring draw or an Arsenal win. But then that could be biased because I'm an Arsenal fan. But either way, I don't think having strikers from this fixture in your team is the best idea because it's probably not going to be as exciting as everyone expects it to be. So those are the most exciting fixtures that I found this week, and definitely the ones that fantasy football players want to keep their eyes on. And hopefully this week will be a good week for football.